Valley Club, start hoarding all your campaign and Iso-8 energy. In this video, we have all the math for the events next week. Also, Tiger is coming next week, and she's getting a slight rework. We got the details in this video. And what do you think of these Blitz cooldowns? We're discussing all of that and more in this video. And if you're ready for this blog reaction, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button, and let's go smash it! And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we got all the event math for you next week, so you can smash the events next week. What do you need to do? We're gonna reveal that for you in this video. Also, Tiger is getting a rework. Is she now relevant on this new Avengers team? We're discussing that in this video as well. But if this is your first time here on the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. Usually there's a lot more. We got blog reviews, question and answer videos, news videos, gameplay, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. But before we get to all that, I do want to talk about this current event that's going on right now. Strange Divination Mockingbird, featuring 1 hour Blitz cooldowns. Now, to get to a lot of these meta items here, to get to a lot of these items towards the end, you do need to blitz a lot. And if you want to grind it out, doing your 8 rotations a day, the great thing about this event, only 1 hour cooldowns. Now, this is not the first time this has been in Marvel Strike Force. We've had these in previous events. I'm hoping that this is a test from the devs to see what the community's reaction is on this. I think this is a great thing because it's much better to do 8 rotations in 8 hours rather than doing 8 rotations in 16 hours. Makes it much better, makes it much more easy to do these rotations. Now, the good thing about this event, if you don't want to grind your 8 rotations, you can still get that meta item there. It is on milestone 14, the Mockingbird divination spell. You can still get that with minimal blitzing. I know it's not a fun game mode, but I do like that this allows players that do want to grind to get some more of these elite rewards. Now, I don't think it's possible to get the milestone 19 like we've had in some of these previous Blitz events, but let me know what your thoughts on these 1 hour Blitz cooldowns are. And I do want to go to Reddit because Reddit is normally a salty place, very angry, but let's check out the reaction from Reddit. Pretty popular. Blitz events do not touch Scopely. And these are the two of the more popular upvoted posts on Reddit right now. You've finally done a 1 hour cooldowns and points for battling, not winning. This is it. Do not change it. I have no idea what the costume is for Cyclops is in or Doctor Strange event, but leave it alone now. Yeah, that's a little weird that we get these costume for Cyclops. And if you're wondering what these costume bits are, it is for Cyclops. If you go and check out his costume in game right now, it is not this one, not the Dawn of X, but this astonishing costume here. So kind of a palette swap of this Dawn of X, but that is what these costume bits are for. So it is kind of strange that it's for Cyclops. I would have preferred that Doctor Strange Defender's costume, but yeah, this is a great event. This is a great way to do Blitz. Another post, very upvoted. 1 hour Blitz reset equals ingenious titles. Please keep it. A lot of comments here. These are the 2 most upvoted posts right now on Reddit, which is very surprising. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on these 1 hour Blitz cooldowns as we check out the advanced preview of the blog post, the Eye of the Tigress. So this is the battle plan for September 23rd through September 29th. And what we're getting on Monday is an Agent Coulson Blitz. Also, Omega Red's legendary event is returning. I'm hoping that this becomes permanent very soon because this is an older event. This is the last of these traditional legendary events. The rest of them are all permanent. I'm hoping this one is permanent soon, but if you still do not have all your stars for Omega Red, this is the time to get it. We're gonna get the Tigra initial release. So if you are someone that is purchasing offers, you could get her at this point. If you wanna wait, you can get her in the next month-long milestone event. Also, we have 2 events going on. The Recruiting Mockingbird, where you need to spend this mystical energy. You're gonna get some of that from a web event. You're gonna get the rest of it from campaign energy. Also, war battles, and if you use your new Avengers, which even if you just have Coulson and thing, you can hit the caps on these. Very, very easy event. So this is a good event. We don't know all the information, but we're gonna talk about what we know so far. And also there's a new battle pass, Infinity War. Thor is gonna be the character featured there. And the next day, September 26th, is when an Alliance-wide event is gonna start. For this, you're gonna need to spend some Iso-8 campaign energy. Also collecting these allied supply 2 orbs. Now, a lot of times it's unknown how many orbs, fragments we're gonna be able to get during this event. A lot of times they have it in free claims. You're gonna get some in different places. A lot of times from donations in your Alliance donations as well. This one is a little unclear, so it's not clear how much you would need for this, but we're gonna do our best to calculate that for you. In the next week's Quick Rumble Blitz is with Unlimited X-Men, not mutants, Unlimited X-Men. Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes is going to the basic, Ultimus, Mega Premium, and the supply section sometime. They don't have a date on this, so make sure you check your inbox for this. But let's check out what is going on with Tiger. The ferocious new Avenger Protector is supposed to mitigate team damage at taunts and evades while also raking unfortunate foes with painful damage. And my experience on the test server, yeah, she is one of the key members of the team. Her taunt, her evades, the damage that she does, she's a very, very strong character. Now, you can start to buy her offers on September 25th. You want to get her for free. She is going to be the next month-long milestone event. As usual, the orbs that feature her shards, you get up to 180. I think the bare minimum for those is 6, though. 675 power cores if you want to spend power cores on it. And there will probably be a lot of offers there, usually a 24, a 50, and 100, sometimes just a 50 and 100 for her. That is when you can get your red stars on this character as well. Now, she's getting a rework. If you want to see what specifically is going on, you can check out the blog post. I'm going to go through these highlights here. Her basic, she is getting an evade. +1 evade is no longer restricted to just in Alliance War. And the special attack cannot be blocked in all modes instead of just being locked to Alliance War. So unblockable. Tiger always gain immunity outside of Alliance War as well, not just in Alliance War. Her ultimate, the slow, is always applied to all enemies instead of just in Alliance War. And her passive ability, new Avengers are going to gain extra damage and max health in all modes, not just in Alliance War. Hopefully this makes them viable and not just Alliance War. I'm glad they made them more than just defense. They are now an okay offense team, but is this enough? The reworks to Mockingbird, the reworks to Ronin, the reworks to Tiger. Is it going to be enough for Cosmic Crucible? Let me know your thoughts in the comments here as we move down to these events and all the calculations for this. Oh, and don't forget to claim your free claims, guys. You're going to get a Conjuration Orb. That is for the current event that's going on right now. More Blitz charges, more tarot cards for the month-long milestone. And next week is secret sorcery events recruiting Mockingbird. So what it says is you're going to need for this event, engage in war battles. You're going to get bonus points for using the new Avengers. Doctor Strange Spectacular spellcasting through September, also called the mystical energy. This is a currency that you need to get from campaign nodes. Now, it's not known how many of these mystical energies you're going to get per campaign energy spent. We've done a few calculations here. I'll show you what the calculations are. But to score, you're not just going to have to collect these mystical energies. You're going to need to purchase things in the mystical energy shop. And I hope there's some good rewards there, some good character shards, some good pieces of gear in that shop. But that's going to throw off a lot of people because you need to spend it. And that means that you're probably not going to be able to spend everything that you collect. So you're only going to get points for what you spend in the store. And your rewards, tarot cards for the month-long milestone event, the big ticket item, the Avengers contract, Mockingbird's Avengers contract. You're going to get character shards to release, or the unlock for Mockingbird is actually pretty simple in this event. If you want to get that 3-star Mockingbird, a little more grindy. And yeah, there's also a leaderboard as well. So try to score as high as you can on this event. Again, it starts on September 25th. Before we get to all the calculations, I do want to talk about this web event because this web event does feed into that main Mockingbird event. This is a pretty simple event. For this one, you're gonna need to battle in raids. That is pretty much it. 10 battles a day should get you everything you need for this event. And looking at the calculations, this is a 1-day event repeating 6 times, so 7 times total. 1 raid battle is 10 points, and 100 points gets you everything, and that is 10 raid battles per day. It should be very, very easy between the Greek raids and your normal raid to get all that. And you're gonna get, with all of these, 3,500 mystical energies that you could use in that main event. And looking at the scoring for this main event here, the first way to score, play a war battle with a new Avenger. Well, even if you just have Coulson and Thing, over the course of these 3 wars, you should get to this 25,000 point limit. Just make sure you're using them during this event. Also, war battle with Tigra at 5 stars and at 7 stars. Most players are not gonna get this unless you spend a lot of money, so I'm not gonna conclude this in the calculations. playing a war battle. Pretty simple, 8 battles per over the course of 3 wars. You should be hitting 10, but if you get 8, that should get you to this cap of 96,000. Now, what we don't know, the unknown in these calculations, is spending mystical energy. And a couple of the key milestones that I do want to discuss for this event. The first one comes here at milestone 8. This is where you can unlock Mockingbird. Pretty simple to get this unlock of Mockingbird. She's only a 45 shard unlock. The next comes over here, the Mockingbird Avengers contract. This is the meta item for the monthly event. So this is where you need to get to at the minimum, in my opinion. But if you want to get that 3-star Mockingbird, that is going to be down here at milestone 15 for that additional 20 shards. And there are more things that you get here. You got more Mockingbird shards. You got some more T5 level ions. You got some good dark promo credits here. Now, if you can grind for this event, there's going to be some pretty good rewards. You get a 5-star Black Cat as a top 500. If you are in the top 50, you can get a 7-star Black Cat. But the top 2%, well, you're going to get some level 5 ions. Also, you're getting some teal gear pieces, 20 of the augmented security bypass, and 20 of the augmented remote access codes. So I will try to score as much as possible on this event. Let's go take a look at the calculations. First is that web milestone. Pretty easy. It's a 1-day event repeating 6 times 7 total, 10 battles per day. That should get you 3,500 mystical energy per day, 24,000 mystical energy total. And that feeds into this recruiting Mockingbird event. The key milestones that we talked about are here: milestone 8, milestone 14, milestone 15 for that 3-star Mockingbird. Obviously, you want to try to get as big as possible with your score to get as far in that leaderboard as possible. But for the points that you are able to score, well, battling with the new Avengers in War, that should be pretty easy, especially if you have Coulson thing unlocked. 25,000 points right there. You're battling in War over the course of 3 wars, 8 battles per war. That should be pretty simple as well. That is an additional 96,000 points. If you get all the points from the web milestones, that's an additional 24,500 points, which means that 145,500 points, that gets you to milestone 11. So it gets you some pretty good stuff there. It definitely gets you that Mockingbird unlock. But if you want to get to milestone 15 for that 3-star Mockingbird, that is a 61,500 point difference. Now, if it is 4 mystical energy per campaign energy spent, that is going to be meaning that you need to spend 1,098 campaign energy per day. If it's 5, even better. You're going to get even more of these milestones. If it's 6, even better. And the higher it goes, the better. The lower it goes, though, the more grindy this event is. And I don't think it's going to go below 3, but we don't have those numbers yet. We probably won't have it until the event actually launches. So hopefully the amount of mystical energy that we can get per campaign energy is either 4 or more. If it's less than that, this will be a pretty bad grindy event, but I don't think that the devs usually have that intent for some of these events. Now, it's going to be pretty grindy to get to those final milestones. That's why they have those good rewards there. But just to get that 3-star Mockingbird, I think it should be 4 or more. I don't think it's going to be too grindy for that. Like I said, we also have the Alliance-wide event to prepare for. This one starts on September 26th, so the day after that Mockingbird event starts. And like I said, this is an Alliance-wide event. We need to spend Iso-8 campaign energy. We also have to earn those Allied Supply Orb 2 fragments. And normally the way we earn these is from donating to Alliance. So you may want to do your 50 core donations to get some of these extra Allied Supply Orb fragments. Let's see what happens when this goes live. And a lot of times Alliances will try to prepare for this. They've been not including these orb fragments when on the day previously. So I don't know if you need to grind before that. But the way you normally get it, Alliance donations and also free claims. And that is always a unsure number. So it's hard to do the calculations for this. But as far as your Iso-8 campaign energy, pretty simple for that stuff. And this is a 5-day event. You're going to get 2 points for every Iso-8 campaign energy every Alliance member spends. Remember, when you're doing your calculations for this, multiply this by the 24 Alliance members that are probably in your Alliance, hopefully in your Alliance. Also getting 1 point per Allied Supply Orb fragment that you claim. Now, normally with these events, we don't know all the calculations, but a highly engaged Alliance could get to milestone 19. Usually it's tougher to get to that final milestone, but if your Alliance is engaged, you can expect to probably get to this milestone 19. That is probably doing your 50 core refreshes on your Iso-8 energy spend. That if all of your Alliance mates does that, and this is a 5-day event, that should get you to milestone 9 here, but usually it works out that you're getting pretty close to milestone 19. So Start to save your campaign energy, and good luck getting all this. Milestone 17 is where you get all the tarot cards. And that's what's up for next week. Good luck in unlocking Mockingbird. Good luck in getting more stars for Omega Red if you don't have him at 7 stars. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button. It's free for you and it supports the channel. And if you want to see what are the best teams to use in Cosmic Crucible nowadays, along with some plug and play characters, make sure you check out the video up there. Thanks for watching though, guys. Hulk fist bump. Have a great weekend. ValleyFlyin out.